Hi, it's Miss Meditate and happy Saturday sum up. We're going to sum up everything we've been doing this week and honouring ourselves for every step we've taken to reconnect with our goddess within. Whether that's been working with white sage, whether it's in herbal teas and incense for cleansing and purifying. We've been working with lavender and essential oil in rollerball form and spraying it into the air as an air freshener. We have been working with selenite crystal, which is the goddess of the moons, Selene, who we've been working with this week. This is her crystal. It's self-charging, it charges other crystals, and it soothes and calms our third eye chakra. We have also been working with clear quartz, the same kind of components and properties for crystal clear clarity. We've been thinking about our new moon intentions, writing them under the Cancerian new moon, what we want to birth and grow into the world and our new moon intentions, and thinking about it like a little seed and nourishing that little seed to grow into the tree. We've been working with the colour white and white candles for purity and cleansing, and our cards at the beginning of the week were on forgiveness, attending to the details, and just go for it. So, have you just went for it? Have you attended to the details by looking after and nourishing your new moon intention in some shape or form? Have you worked with Goddess Selene and did our little meditation at night to connect deeper with Goddess Selene, to step out of our digital world? Remember, we've did a little bit of work on that, a digital detox at night, routine before bed. We've spoke about instead of concentrating on giving hearts and reading digital or counting how many digital hearts we've got in our posts, can we connect with a real life human heart? And I'm going to continue that on with the soul work homework for tomorrow. Instead of counting how many likes you have, instead of giving a digital like on a computer tomorrow, can you give a real life like? Can you speak to a real life human, a stranger, and give them a like? Say, I like your laugh, I like your outfit, I like your presence. Is there someone you've wanted to tell that there's something about them that you like? Can you give a real life like tomorrow? Stepping away a little bit from the digital world and coming back home to the humanness. Remember, we've also set a task for over this weekend to do a random act of kindness. So passing on a random act of kindness in any shape or form, in any opportunity you're given. Can you reconnect with the humanness and the hearts within? Instead of giving a digital red heart, can you connect with someone's real life heartbeat within and give them a wee like by saying, I like your eyeballs, I like your something, your presence, your energy, anything. But can you, tomorrow, can you give a real life like? And that's what changes the world. When we return back to the humanness, when we return back to the hearts within, when we see and connect with others' hearts within them, and remember that we're all one in this collective heart beat rhythm of life that we're all in together. So coming back home to our hearts and then connecting with others and remembering that we're all one within this collective heartbeat rhythm together. So under Goddess Selene's moon, have a look tonight and see the little slither of that new crescent moon, and it just looks beautiful. She's just beginning to shine her little light. She just got a little hint of her wee crescent, like, hello world, I'm back from my digital detox. I had my dark moon energies and now I'll come back out in the world. So can you stand under her tonight or have a look at her in the sky, and Venus, the shiniest star, will be beside her. Venus, the goddess of the moon, the goddess of love, connected and right beside the moon and Goddess Selene of the inner feminine. So the love and the feminine. Can you come back to the self-love of the deep feminine within during Cancer season, during Mercury retrograde, where we're coming back home to ourselves and to our inner goddess within. So stand under the moon tonight, see if you can find her and look for a little slither of her newness, and see if you can feel that same newness growing within yourself. Your new moon intentions beginning to grow, and see beautiful Venus shining her light and shining her love. And can you do the same tomorrow by doing your random act of kindness and by giving a real life like, not a digital world like. Let's return to the humanness and the heartness and give a real life person a like from your heart to theirs. So back to our moon cards. Thought this is where we began this week, so this is where we will end this week of working with Goddess Selene, and we've got Yasmin Boland's lovely Moonology cards. So on a week where we have been connecting with our inner worlds, our inner wisdom, our inner feminine, a divine feminine, honouring yourself for that. Can we have a card that brings a crystal clear clarity to the situation we've been holding in our hearts this week, or to our new moon intentions? What do we need to hear right here, right now, in this present moment, under the new little crescent moon as she's shining our light in Goddess Selene's loving energy? Well, that really wanted to be seen. Oh, and there's 3. Of course there is. And I just said that really wants to be seen. Well, reveal what needs to be seen. There we go. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Scorpio, the hidden depths of ourselves. There's the water element. We're in Cancer season, as we know, another water element. So what's rising to the surface during Mercury retrograde right now from this week, revealing what wants to be seen. If there's someone you want to share a like with, a real life like, and tell them you like them, this is the time to do so. This is your permission slip. This is your sign. And reveal what needs to be seen, what's unraveling, what's rising within, to be brought to the surface, to be brought to the light. To remember that you truly are the light. So anything that's came up from this week, honouring that, because it's came up for a reason, to be revealed and to be seen. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Aquarius energy, we've got our next full moon at the end of July is Aquarius, which is all about being real, which is all about humanness, which is all about uniqueness, which is all about being our truest, realist self and shining that out in the world. It's a big full moon of here I am, there's none of this hiding, this is I am here world, I am real, I am me, and I am accepting myself in all full moon power energies of that, and embracing who I am. And then the last card is perfect for the Venus that's shining in the sky. Last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. So we had the Libra card this week too, all about balance, bringing us back into balance. So self-love, to return ourselves into balance, and every action that you've taken from anything from these videos this week, if you've did one little act for yourself or connected with something in some way, that's an act of self-love. That's an act of returning to that goddess within and making time and space for that. If you've connected with your new moon intentions this week, then you've connected with your inner wisdom. Then you've connected with your inner heart, and that's self-love. And that's stepping out of that busy mind and out of the balance of the world that tips us out of balance when we're in the doing, and tipping ourselves back into balance by coming back into the being self. So, reveal what needs to be seen. So anything that's shown up has shown up for a reason, because it wants to be seen, to be released and let go, or to be honoured, or to be said, this is your new moon intention, let's go this way. And that's being real. When you connect with whatever's been shown up to you, for you, through you, as you, that's being real. That's been authentically real, and I love that word, authentic. Being authentically myself, unapologetically yourself, And that's beautiful, and it can't be any more real than that. When we listen to our heart's whispers, our new moon intentions, as I've said this week, they all look different to all of us, and that's because that's within your unique heart for your unique self. So when you follow that, shine it out in the world like that big full moon, that's being real. So time to be real, and that's true self-love. True self-love is being yourself exactly as you are, without changing ourselves for anyone else, without dimming ourselves down for anyone else, by stepping away from that digital detox world to of the dark moon energies to come back afresh anew. That's being real. That's self-love. Honouring the seasons of ourselves, honouring the rhythms of the moon within ourselves is being real, and that's being and connecting with the deepest, truest self-love. So Goddess Selene will be shining tonight under that little crescent moon. Can you stand underneath her? Can you look up to the sky from your window? Can you see if you can find her? And look for that beautiful big shiny star just beside us. Just beside us? Well, us, her. Yeah, as one. If you connect with that beautiful moon and see the beautiful shining Venus goddess light in the sky, the beautiful star that's saying, remember self-love. Remember coming home to that newness of that new moon. Remember to honour that self-love. And that truly is self-love. Not another tick box to-do list of, I need to do this is my self-love time, and I need to do. I'll be spontaneous at 2:30 on Wednesday, and I'll pencil it in my diary. Has that been spontaneous? Or are we coming back to the rhythm of ourself? Is that coming back to natural way of living, of self-love isn't a to-do list, it's a way of life. It's a remembrance of the importance of that, and we teach the next generation that we don't wait until burnout to then start doing self-love. It's not a fixer, it's not an aftercare, it's a way of life. And we teach our children that, we teach the world around us that, we teach nature's rhythm that we're remembering by watching her and returning to her, that rhythm of life is self-love. So this weekend, tomorrow, remembering the importance of a random act of kindness, that ripples out and is felt and ripples out to the people that you touch, the people that they touch, and that continues on like a ripple of love, and that's what changes the world. Give out a real life like, I like this about you, I like you as a person, I like you, fill in the blanks. So easy to give a wee digital click of like, but expressing the truth of that beautiful heart within, I like. And I believe that's what changes the world too. And stand under Goddess Selene tonight in our wee shiny newness, and feel that same wee shiny newness within yourself. See Venus standing proud in her shining glory, like, here I am world, I am the love. Do you remember me? Do you remember the love within? And do you remember the love without? And that's what I believe changes the world. And tomorrow night I'm going to teach you something quite interesting that I love about tarot and linked to the astrology and the planets. So if you come back tomorrow night for a new goddess, a new week beginning, and a new way of connecting with the rhythm of life within us, or a new way of remembering to return back to the goddess within. Love, love, love.